Hello everyone and welcome to another dev blog from Giants Software. They just released this today. It is on brands. Now just to be right up front, the brands of Farming Sim are not why I love or get excited about the game, but there are a few new details in this blog post that I wanted to share besides just new brands. So I'm not really going to touch on those. Here's Fent. These four are new. Okay. Cool. Let's move on. So the first interesting thing, the first new thing as far as Farming Sim 17 is concerned is right here, where they say your fields will need to be periodically plowed once every 3 harvests so they remain fertile. So that's brand new. Honestly, in Farming Sim 13 and 15, I only used the plow if I had to create a new field, which was hopefully never. So yeah, I'll have to actually use one now. It'll be interesting to see what they do after 3 harvests, if the soil, like how it's going to look different, or how they're going to communicate that to the player. But it's new, and then of course, then they say that they have a new plow. Great. Once again, we talked about this on the crops dev blog, but they have this thing called oilseed radishes now. And you don't plant and harvest them, you plant them, let them grow, and then you use a cultivator to kind of dig them into the soil, and then it increases the yield by 30%. The 30% was on the crops dev blog, that's where I'm getting that number. It's not on this one. But anyway, so they just kind of mentioned that again, and that they have a new cultivator, and that the Vetterstadt is what you'll use to plant that. And then another new tool, or not a new tool, but like an actual new thing, besides this plowing once every 3, you also have to weed your fields now. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like we already tend to fields enough, but I guess if it increases the yield even more and we get more out of it, then that's great. I'm also curious if this tool like pulls weeds or is just sort of like a sprayer that sprays like a de-weeder on it. I don't really know how farmers like actually get rid of weeds. I assume it's just like a spray. But all it says is that we have a new tool for it. It doesn't actually tell us what the tool is, so I'm not able to Google it like I could these, because these are actually real implements. So that's all we know. We have to de-weed fields now. Okay, so the hay thing right here, this is all the same. You feed cows hay. They just have a new mower, tedder, windrower, and loading wagon. They have a new couple like mixer wagons is all they're saying here, so nothing new there. Okay, couple new things here. All of a sudden, we have to give our animals water. I agree. I think this is I like anything that makes it a little more realistic. That isn't going to be a huge pain. I think this will be a nice addition because it just makes sense. Like animals drink water, right? I mean, they have to. So we'll see how it goes. And so they have a new water transporter. I'm assuming we'll also be able to use this new water thing for the greenhouses, but I haven't actually like looked up this actual implement. This is just an assumption based on absolutely nothing. So yeah, we get to water animals now, as well as feed them. And then the last thing, we talked about this on the animals dev blog, but of course they now have a transport trailer. If you want to look it up, what it looks like in real life. I know they have a couple of them because I was watching a trailer and they had one that held like 8 pigs and one that held like 16 pigs or something. So they'll have a couple different sizes to haul around your animals. And of course, if you don't want to haul your animals, they can still automatically appear in your farm. You just have to pay for it. So that, I think, is the brands update. So we have to plow, we have to weed, we have to give our animals water, and we have to transport animals. And by have to, I mean get to, because, I mean, it's Farming Sim. The fun is in the chores, right? So, yeah, that'll be it for this dev blog. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And, of course, have yourselves a very nice day.